Hey, what's up guys? It's George. In this video I want to talk about my experience cutting out social media over the past month. And what's interesting is that over the past month, I've had one of the most profitable months of my life as an entrepreneur. In fact, I earned more of the past month than I used to make in a year. And is that just an accident? I don't think so. It's a meaningful coincidence. It's a pattern, and patterns are very telling. Because see, the thing is, we only have so much focus. And one of the keys of successful people is that they're able to intensely focus. And what happens with social media is that it may seem harmless, checking your Facebook, Instagram, all your Snapchat, your social media things throughout the day. But what happens is that it dilutes your focus. That your focus gets taken elsewhere. You start to concentrate, you start to think about, marinate on a post you just saw, a meme you just saw, or whatever, and that starts to dilute your focus. And so you can't as intensely focus on your goals and your ambitions. And also starts to mess with your emotions as well, because social media, yes, it's amazing. Social media is a wonderful thing, but there's a dark side to it as well. And some of the dark sides to it is that it can mess with our emotions. You can start to compare your life to other people. You start to, see other people, and you start to think about where you're at. It can make you feel really bad. And there's a lot of research and studies coming out now showing about how too much social media, in fact, is leading to depression. And a big part of it is due to the comparison game. You're looking at all these other people living their lives, doing all these other things, and depending on where you are in your life, it can make you feel awful. And what makes it worse about that is you're comparing your life to somebody that may be just showing you a fake side of them. And in fact, there's a lot of fakeness on social media. I don't think I even need to, explain this to you. I think you guys are aware that a lot of people on social media are very fake. They only show you the best side of themselves. They present, they only show the absolute best side of themselves. They show themselves all happy, with their couple, and they show all their winnings and things like this. But you don't know, on the inside they may be broken. And I know this because I'm a coach. I work with people all the time, and I'll work with people that on social media, they look happy as a clam. And then when I talk to them, that's a weird saying, where they're happy as a clam. I don't know where that came from, but they look super happy. But then when I talk to them, I find out that they're depressed, they're miserable, they have low energy, and it's like, what? I would never think this. Looking at their social media, they look like the happiest person in the world. And so we can be comparing ourselves to people on social media that they're just showing a fake side of themselves. So it's kind of, we're creating this emotional turmoil in ourselves, and for an insane reason, because the person we're comparing ourselves to might not even be really what they're displaying on social media. And then social media also, more and more research and science is showing that it can become a massive addiction. And in fact, these platforms, social media platforms, they have scientists that are constantly working night and day trying to figure out how to make these social media platforms even more addictive. There are people that work for the social media companies. That's their sole job, is researching, trying to figure out how to make these social media apps, these platforms, even more addicting. Kind of like a casino. They're constantly studying how they can keep people in the casino gambling longer. Social media is the same thing. Everything nowadays is about a battle for your attention. Everybody's trying to steal your focus, trying to steal your attention. And like I said, we only have so much focus. We can only really focus intensely on so much at a time. And when you're hopping on social media, it's diluting your focus. And speaking on the addiction part of social media, studies have shown the majority of people wake up in the morning and they check their social media first thing in the morning before they even go to the bathroom. And I can admit that I was that type of person, and that's why that's why it's, about a month or so ago, I was researching, listening to some videos, and researching into some research, about the negative effects of the addictive part of social media, and how it can, deteriorate our dopamine receptors and making us less happy and more depressed, and about how most people, they're constantly checking their phones all the time. And it's like, gosh, that's me. I wake up, I check my phone, I check my phone in the bathroom, this and that. I'm like, and I didn't like that. And so I said, I'm gonna go a period of time without social media. So I deleted the social media apps off of my phone. And what's interesting is, at first, wake up in the morning, it was very tempting to take a look at my phone. In fact, I would, but obviously I didn't have the social media on, and so I couldn't. And so what happened was that over time, that craving to check my phone first thing in the morning went away. And guess what? Now when I go to the bathroom, I'm not looking at my phone because I don't need to check my phone to look at, my notifications and things like that. I'm just going to the bathroom, being bored in my own solo thoughts. Um, and I've noticed that over this past month that I've been happier, that I've had more peace of mind. I've been able to make more money. I can't believe how much I've accomplished over the past month. I don't want to spoil things, but I'm working on some really exciting projects that mean a lot to me. I've had a lot of really great things happen over the month, and it's because I've been, insanely focused on certain things, on certain projects that are very meaningful to me, that have helped to be like a chain reaction in some other things happening that have been, just a blessing and very meaningful to my life. And now, yes, I'm going to be back on social media. I like I said, I think there's a lot of benefits in social media, but from time to time, I probably will do these breaks from social media like that to kind of as like a cleanse, to get back grounded again, to get back centered. I think social media has a lot of benefits. I've made a lot of money from social media. I've met some of my best friends from social media. Social media has been some amazing networking. I wouldn't have met the people that I haven't have met through social media. But like I was saying, social media does have a dark side as well. And so, over the past month, I just did my postings on my YouTube channel. I have a couple different YouTube channels, so I was posting a lot on my other channels. I was doing videos every single day. I did like 2 posts, I think, on my Facebook, but it was just from my computer. And the only time that I'd even check any of my social media platforms was when I was on the computer, just real quick, just real briefly. But cutting them off my phone really did make a world of a difference. Like I said, I've made more money. I feel happier, more peace of mind. And it's been nothing but a good thing. I didn't miss out on anything. I think sometimes we feel like we're gonna miss out on something if we're not on there all the time or whatever. But it's all good. So I highly recommend it, guys. I know I do a lot of challenges on here, and I'm always sharing when I do a good challenge, the benefit of it. If you're on social media all the time, it doesn't mean you have to give it up forever. But I challenge you to do a cleanse from it. Go even just a week or 2 weeks or a month without it. And you'll be surprised, I think, what happens as you find yourself feeling happier again, because you're not comparing yourself to other people. You're more focused. Your thoughts are elsewhere. They're not thinking about things people said on social media, whatever. That you'll feel more grounded, and that you'll probably accomplish a lot more than you would being on social media, which is funny like that. So. Anyways, if you have anything to say about this, leave a comment below. And until next time, guys, let's make it a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year. Let's make it a great life. See ya.